What's up, y'all? It's your favorite twins, Faith
and Patience.
And today we are doing what was our first job. So stay tuned.
Friends may come and friends may go, but you should know that I've got your back. It's automatic, so never hesitate to call, 'cause I'm your sister.
So
You're first.
I'm gonna go first. So my first job, I got it when I was 18, and it was a daycare teacher at an in-home daycare. And I did not stop working there until this year on March 31st, I believe. It was March 31st? March 31st, because it closed. So yeah, that was my first and only job, and I liked it, but I don't think I want to work with kids no more. Because it was just too many different, like, okay, at an in-home daycare, you gotta have all the kids combined together. Like, we could separate them, but it was not enough people to separate, like, into real classrooms for a whole day. And so, like, if you have, like, special needs kids, they have to be around everybody, and so you can't, like, really give your attention to just that one kid. But it was better than a center, I feel like, because centers are too strict for no reason. And I feel like if in an in-home daycare, the people are more like family or close friends or something, like, you have a tighter bond with them. But for the most part, it was really good. So I worked there for 5 years, and now I don't know what I want to do, because I don't want to work with kids, but okay, I do, but then again, I don't know what I want to do. But yeah, that was my first job.
My first job was working at a daycare as well, but mine was, I was 18 as well, and I was working in a public daycare. Now, I do not like public daycares at all, especially, no offense, but when they're ran by, like, Africans or Mexicans, I don't feel like they're taken care of well. I worked at one where the owner was African, but the director was a Mexican. They did not care about nothing. No, like, the kids didn't have the criteria that they needed. We didn't have no crayons. We barely had scrapbook paper. They wanted us to do, like, music time, but there was no stereo. There was no TV. So it was really hard to do it. So we just basically, I learned songs on my own, and I taught the kids. Like, I didn't even know who Pete the Cat was until I worked at a daycare. That was my best friend. But I love daycares. I love kids, but I just would, if anything, I want to own my own, or somebody that I know, because I know that it wouldn't be the same environment. Like, it was an incident where a child was not being treated right, and no one did anything about it. So I took it upon myself, because I wouldn't want nobody to do wrong to my child. So I'm not gonna let nobody do wrong to anybody else's child. So yeah, I ended up quitting that job because I got wrote up for using my phone for music time when there wasn't anything else for the kids to do. So we had a confrontation, and I wasn't having it. I was 18 and I had a smart ass mouth, so that wasn't going too well.
You still do?
I still do. Yes, that's right. But yeah, but then after I left that job, I did end up going and working with Faith. We worked at my sister's home daycare, and then I worked on and off with them, but basically we both had the same first jobs.
Yep.
Yeah, weird, right? Twins, you get it.
What?
But those were our first jobs. I mean, I've never worked at fast food. She's never worked at fast food.
I don't plan on ever working in fast food. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I don't see that for me.
In my future, no, I don't. I will not.
First of all, I'm too old now. 23 is too old to work in a fast food restaurant. That's leave that to the 18, 16, 18-year-olds.
But yeah, guys, that was our first job. I love kids, but do I want to work in a daycare? No. Would I own one? Yes.
That's the only way I would ever
because
do daycare again. Because I mean, it was good, but the time is up now. It's time for me to move on to bigger and better things.
Yeah, because minimum wage is not what I'm trying to get paid, and that's what you get paid when you work at a daycare. And I feel like at daycares you deal with a lot of different attitudes. You know, you don't know what's going on in the home. You don't know, you know, it's actually been a point in time where there was a little girl where her mom was on drugs, and she was just like, she had really bad behavioral problems, and I had to deal with that. I had to deal with getting hit. I had to deal with her, you know, not listening. At nap time, I had to restrain her. You know, they told us, keep him on a cot. So I had to keep putting this girl on the cot. Keep putting the girl on the cot. After a while, I was just like, listen, I'm not doing this no more. It's too much, and you only pay me $8 an hour.
Exactly.
That I need
daycare workers need to make
12, 13,
a lot more than they
something
do.
like that, because this
kids are not as easy as they seem. People think that just you can get a daycare job just because it's like an easy job. It's not an easy job.
It's really
it have its moments where it's easy, but it's not an easy job.
But yeah, I do want to thank you guys for watching our video.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel and
Share.
share it. You know you want to. Bye.